Right then, hello. I hope you're all doing well. This is a little bit different today. We're out on the river for the salmon. It's been an appalling season so far, with just 2 sea trout and 0 salmon. And the season's, well, it's closing on Friday. I'm working Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, out on Tuesday. I've got today, it's Sunday today, and tomorrow to get myself sorted and catch some fish. It's a fly only on my local club at the minute, which is fine by me. I would have been fly fishing anyways. And I've already had 2 brownies. I'll show you them now, right there and right there. They seem to love the salmon flies. I mean, I don't know what it is about them. It's I've caught more on salmon flies than pheasant-tailed nymphs this year, which is outrageous. I mean, I don't really use PTNs, but I use a Caddis PTN for a lot of the early season. I must have caught 7 or 8 fish on it. And I've caught, I think that makes 12 on salmon flies this year, which is 12 more than any salmon I've had. I'll tell you that much. I'm gonna have my lunch now. On the menu I've got Monster, 1 cocktail crisps, and chicken mayo. I have my lunch. I've been out for 2 hours already. I haven't seen a salmon, but that is what it is. Don't have my GoPro with us today, so unfortunately it'll be a short video. And I'll show you any fish that I've caught and any fish that I'll catch. I'll see you when something happens. Right, it's been all of half an hour since I filmed the intro, and yeah, I'm freezing. It really is cold. And my weather app says it's 3 degrees, but it feels like it's -5. It's not massively windy anymore. It's actually less windy than it was when I started. But tell you what, I can't feel my hands. I've got no contact to the rod. I just need to make sure I'm holding it tight. I can't feel whether I'm holding it tight, so I'm just gotta keep my eye on the line, on the rod, on everything. I'm gonna persevere. I'm gonna fish up to Story's Hole, and then I'll probably finish off there. I was gonna go higher up towards the next stretch of water, but I'll probably just finish off there. To tell you the truth, it's hard work. It really is hard work. I'm not as wet as I thought it'd be. I've got a little hole at the ankle of my waders, and I have been wading quite a bit, and it really hasn't been as bad as it usually is. You know, I've had the hole for about a month, and every time I fished I've been absolutely soaked. Now it could just be like a wetsuit where it gets wet and then your body heat warms up. I don't think I've got much body heat to warm it up at the minute, to tell you the truth. So I'll be honest with you, I don't know whether I got a fish. I'm not fishing to the best of my ability, because I can't feel anything. But yeah, I'll bring you guys back if anything interesting happens. I'm sure something will happen. There's a good few pools where there's some brownies, out of season brownies, that I'll probably smash it at some point. But I don't know, something could happen. There's every chance. The salmon up after. I'll have covered over 20 fish today, but they're just not wanting it, I don't think. Which is a shame, but as you'll be able to tell because it's covering the camera. The rain's picking up, and it really is affecting how much I can feel and how well I can fish. So I was going to do quite a bit of filming of myself fishing. Until this rain eases off, I'll keep the phone in my pocket and bring you back if something interesting happens. Well, I did tell you it would be a short session. Yeah, I've just been on the phone there with my ma, and she says half an hour. So I was planning another 2 or 3 hours, to tell you the truth, but what she says goes. Half an hour it is. I've got this pool here to fish, plus Story's Hole, so I'll manage it, but I've skipped about 10 pools coming up here that I could have fished, because I was going to fish them on the way back down. I'm not doing a way back down, I'm just going up to Story's Hole. I'm going to get quickly once over this, so I was going to double it with 2 different flies. I was actually thinking about tying on a dropper if my hands would allow us. Obviously with it being so cold, it's really difficult. It's hard to switch flies, but I'm managing anyways. Yeah, I'm gonna finish up this pool. I'm gonna skip all the little bits and bobs in between here and Stories, straight stories. We'll see. My bets are on not catching. Telling you the truth, I've seen about 5 people up there when I've been fishing this pool. But you never know. It's probably the best thing about salmon. No matter how many other people have fished it, you never know if you're gonna catch. There's a chance, basically. And that's all that matters, isn't it? Alright then, we're at Stories Hole now. I thought I'd run you through what I'm using. Otherwise it's going to be a very short video because I've fished my favourite part of it already and I didn't get a bite, not a whiff, not a swill. So I'll run you through what I'm using and my technique for catching these fish, or not catching as it's been today. As the rod, I've got a Hardy's Aiden Switch. It's a brilliant rod. I mean, it is absolutely my favourite rod in the world. It's 11 foot, 7 to 8 weight, and it's all you need for this river. And it is so fun to catch salmon on this rod. I did it a lot last year, haven't done it all this year. I've lost a few though. It is just such a nice rod. And for me, it's a perfect balance between being too lightweight. It's perfect. It's not too heavy, but it's not too lightweight. It's got enough backbone to get that fish in. You just need to take your time with it. And what's the point in fishing if you're not going to take your time when you actually hook into a fish? So the reel, I've got Hardy's Demon 7000. Reels, in my opinion, they don't matter nearly as much as your rod matters. A lot of people will say, yeah, you really, really need it. A brilliant reel. To tell you the truth, I could be using a 10 quid reel off eBay. As long as your line and your rod's good, you're sorted. I just really like this reel. I got given it. Why wouldn't I use it? It's by far my favourite reel. So this is my favourite rod, my favourite reel together. I absolutely love using this combo. So my reel, as my line, I've got, I can't remember, I think it's a Scandi, Scientific Angler Scandi line. It's weight forward, obviously. It's brilliant. It's the best line I've ever used for a switch rod. And you go all the way up there to the tip of that fly line and you get yourself to this. This is a key part. You won't be able to see it very well in the video, I wouldn't imagine, especially with the rain. This is a key part of how I fish. There you are, you can see that is a sink tip. I believe it's die 3, might be a die 5. I can't quite remember. It is absolutely crucial for me. I have no confidence fishing without it, without using split shot. If I fish without this, I use split shot, and that weakens your line. It's a slightly different presentation, so every once in a while I'll take it off. I actually thought about it today for this pool out behind me. The issue is my hands are too cold. I can't feel my hands, so I can't take it off. Oh well, I'm pretty confident with it on. And obviously, the business end of this setup, it's got to be. It's my favourite salmon fly. It caught me my PB. It's caught me so many fish in the past. Hopefully in the future if I don't lose it. It's a size 12 flamethrower. It's a fairly modern pattern, but it's just simple enough. It's just simple enough. It's the right size. It's not overly dressed. It just fills me with confidence when I put it on the end of the line. And that's ironic, really, considering I haven't caught anything. It's had a brownie today. I was using a big alley shrimp to start with. Well, I went through 3 flies today. I was using a little black and orange shrimp to begin with, really small profile. I thought it was a little bit too peaty, a little bit too full for this fly, so I switched to a big alley shrimp, something that push a lot of water, something that every fish in there is going to see. And I got a brownie within like the first couple of casts. That was this brownie. It hit it literally as it hit the water. It just hit it off the top, big swirl. I thought it might have been a little sea trout at first. Turned out just to be a small brownie. But I switched to this and had a load of casts with this. Fished a good couple of pools, and then got up to a pool, and the first cast there was a swirl behind it, and I thought it's never a salmon. It might be a sea trout, but it wasn't a very big fish. I could tell. I fished and fished and fished that pool. I thought I'm gonna just try and catch it and see what it was. And then one of my last casts in the pool, I let it drift round as it do, and just as I started working it, you just saw a flash in the water. I thought that could be a sea trout, and it's perfectly downstream from us at this point, and it felt fairly heavy, put a nice bend in the rod. It was just a little brownie. It was this brownie here, but that had absolutely nailed it. I don't know whether there might have been a brownie red there. I don't know why. It was a very aggressive fish. It swallowed it nearly. I got it out. No harm done to the fish. Fish was healthy as out. Never took it out of the water, as you do with fish that are out of season. Obviously, there's nothing I can do about catching brownies. It's obviously not my goal. I'm after salmon. But it happens, you know. They're aggressive fish this time, yeah. An aggressive fish hit lures that are intended for aggressive fish. See, I'm fishing mainly for cock salmon, in my opinion. They tend to hit brighter things, whereas I was fishing for hen salmon. Now, people tell you there's no difference. In my experience, there is. But we'll see. I'm going to finish fishing this pool, and I'll bring you back if anything happens. Right. That is that. Unfortunately, that means I've blanked on the salmon front. I'm not counting it as a blank. I got them 2 brownies out of season or not. That means I didn't blank, and I can officially say that with confidence. Now, that's me done here for today. But it doesn't mean I'm done for the salmon. I haven't given up. I've got one more day. One more full day to fish for salmon. Now, one more full day to fish for salmon. Is that enough? Basically, is the question I have now. I don't know. I will be making another video on it though, no matter what happens. Get a new SIM card out for the GoPro tonight, and yeah, we'll see what we can do. I've lost some of my batteries for it, so I might not have loads of GoPro footage, but I'll keep it right for in case we get a fish on. I can show you the fight. Thank you very much for watching. I know I didn't catch any fish on film, but I hope you enjoyed it at any rate, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much.